The man prepared to escape from prison in front of all the other inmates. Although the cutting made a loud noise, he wasn't afraid of the guards hearing it because his fellow prisoners were throwing a party. They were singing and dancing to cover up the noise from the cutting. As the man worked faster, the singing grew louder and louder. Just as the prison warden entered the cell for an inspection, the man had just finished cutting a large hole in the floor. His fellow prisoner then pulled out a magazine to distract the warden, and taking advantage of the opportunity, the man quickly crawled into the hole. Meanwhile, another prisoner ran into the yard, climbed a 2-meter-high barbed wire fence, and pretended to escape. The purpose of this was to attract the guards' attention and give the man a chance to escape the prison. But as soon as the warden heard the noise, he immediately realized something was wrong and ordered his men, along with the police dogs, to go after them. By then, the man had already escaped. He found a farm and used an axe to cut the chain shackled to his foot. To prevent the police dogs from tracking him, he deliberately scattered pepper powder on the ground. After doing all this, he quickly fled the area. When the police arrived, the sharp scent made the police dogs lose the scent immediately. A while later, a prisoner received a magazine with a photo of the man, one with the man holding 2 women in his arms. However, it wasn't long before the man was caught and brought back. His fellow prisoners quickly placed him on a table to treat his injuries. The next day, the guards began deliberately making things difficult for him. The man dug a deep pit in the ground, exhausted after a long day's work. He had no energy left but dared not defy the orders. He knew that if he refused, he would suffer more torture. After struggling to complete the task, the second guard immediately ordered him to fill the pit back in. The man didn't argue because he knew this was his punishment for trying to escape. He dragged his tired body to fill the pit. But just then, the guard who had made him dig the pit arrived and asked where the hole was. Seeing that the man hadn't completed the task, the guard immediately began to beat him with a baton. The torment continued through the night. But then the man suddenly hugged the guard's legs and began crying, claiming that he had learned his lesson. From that point on, the man started trying to win the guards over because he never gave up on his plan to escape. One day, when the guard ordered the man to go back to the truck to fetch water, the man started the vehicle and drove away. At the same time, another prisoner climbed into the truck. By the time the guards realized, it was too late. When they tried to follow the truck, they found that the keys had already been taken by the man. The 2 men, now free, decided to split up for safety. When the man was about to spend the night in a church, he suddenly realized that a large number of police cars had surrounded the area. Seeing this, the man pushed open the window and prepared to surrender. But the warden immediately ordered his men to shoot him. In the end, although his body died, his soul was set free.